So right now it's quiet, but we are looking at a couple passing showers that will work their way off towards the East Coast right now, though we do have those showers on the western half of the state, so we are going to keep an eye on that for you. Downtown West Palm Beach, 82 degrees. We'll see the full moon tomorrow night, and also because of the full moon, that's going to create these higher than average tides, especially along the coastal areas. That's where we could see some saltwater flooding, also known as the king tide. So just be on the lookout for that. Now we have this low pressure to our north. This was a tropical disturbance that has now moved onshore, but it's still creating some swells offshore there. So we are looking at some pretty big waves still heading into the day for tomorrow, but we do see some relief from the seas in the upcoming days. There's a couple of passing showers, as I mentioned, some light rainfall along the Treasure Coast, right along Okeechobee County from the western half of the state there, and then a couple spotty showers from pretty much the east coast of Florida heading towards the Bahamas there. So we are going to be tracking some rainfall as we go throughout the overnight hours heading into the start of your Tuesday morning. Now, as we fast forward through tonight into tomorrow, we do see some brief breaks here and there, but a better chance to see scattered rain storms impact weather developing, especially as we hit the late afternoon hours there. So we are going to be on the lookout for that across South Florida and the Treasure Coast. So just something to keep in mind that we do have the potential for one or two stronger storms in the forecast for you for your Tuesday. Now, earlier today, we did see a severe thunderstorm warning, so we can't rule out seeing maybe another strong to severe storm for tomorrow, meaning winds up to 50 to 60 miles per hour, frequent lightning, and also the potential to also see some hail within some of these very strong thunderstorms. There's still that flood threat because our grounds are very saturated, and we can't rule out maybe a brief funnel cloud, especially anywhere we see storms coming off of Lake Okeechobee. Here's potential tropical cyclone 8. Advisories have stopped from earlier today, but just to show, we have all that moisture moving onshore there across the Carolinas still overnight with a tornado threat heading into the Delmarva Peninsula. Heading all the way out into the central Atlantic, we do have tropical depression Gordon. This was a tropical storm at a point, but this is the only tropical entity that we're watching in the tropics currently. This is expected to pretty much meander in the open Atlantic, and then after that, staying quiet at least for the next couple of days. So isolated rainfall in the forecast as we go throughout the overnight. Scattered storms return for tomorrow late afternoon, evening. Could even have some storms as late as 9-10 o'clock tomorrow night. So just be on the lookout for that. Isolated strong to severe storm can't be ruled out. Beach and boating conditions, we are still dealing with some high rip currents across the area with the risk there. Seas at around 2 to 5 feet, light chop in the intercoastal otherwise, but keep in mind that high tide just before 8 a.m. That's when we could start to experience some coastal flooding for a couple of hours, and then the second high tide right around 8 o'clock in the evening. That's when another high tide cycle can run higher than average. So impact weather for the chance for those isolated strong to severe storms. And then Wednesday, Thursday, keeping that rain chance in the forecast there for you all the way through Saturday. By Sunday, Monday, temperatures nearing average with winds back out of the northeast then.